Hi, Aquarius. Let's talk about love. This is your general and collective love reading for October. It's a general and collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it does not resonate with you, check out your moon and rising signs. And if you're still not finding anything that resonates, there's so many gifted tarot readers. And in addition to that, I know that if you have a question, God, guides, your angels, your archangels, Holy Spirit, they want you to have the answer and they're going to help you find it. So just ask for guidance. Right now we're going to dig right in. God, guides, angels, archangels, and Holy Spirit, we thank you so much for love in our lives. And we thank you that whenever we do have questions and we're looking for guidance, that you're there to provide it for us. I thank you for clear and concise messages. I thank you for confirmation, validation, and clarification. And I thank you for love, light, and prosperity in all our readings. Right now, I'm thanking you for showing us the energies that Aquarius will be navigating as they walk through the month of October. Show us clearly what main energies as it relates to love, romantic love, will they be navigating as they walk through the month of October. I might have said November a while ago, but it's October. Okay. Passion ignited. Truth. And transformation. Okay, so let's see what this is about. We're going to pull some clarifiers from the Good Tarot, and we're going to find out what these energies are, what is going on here. If you're new to my channel, make sure you stick around till the end because I always do a little PS at the end. Sometimes it clarifies or confirms the message on the board, and sometimes it's like a whole new something out of the blue. But it always is related to the topic. So, right now we're going to go back. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, clarify for us what these energies are. Clarify for us this passion ignited, the truth, and the transformation. Clarify these energies for us as it relates to love for Aquarius in the month of October 2019. And we thank you for clear and concise messages and love, light, and prosperity. Okay, guys, let's see what we got going on in October. As it relates to passion ignited, we're getting clarified with Seven of Earth and the Star. As it relates to truth, we're getting Hanged Man and Ace of Earth. And as it relates to transformation, which is the same as the Death card, we're getting Eight of Earth and Ten of Fire. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. So it looks like the passion ignited is the same as the Ace of Wands. So anytime I see an ace, I feel like this is a gift from heavens above. It's a gift from source, from your guides, your archangels, your angels, whoever it is you work with, the Holy Spirit, God, whoever, the universe. It is, and it's like they've handed you something to be passionate about. Perhaps you're passionate about finding love in your life. Perhaps you're passionate about being at a different place in your life where you're looking at love a little differently. And the reason I say that is because this Seven of Earth, it's the same as the Seven of Pentacles, and that's about a lot of hard work and then waiting on divine timing. So in this particular deck, though, Seven of Earth, if you look at his face, like he's got this, it's a mask, but it's not covering his eyes. It just kind of goes up from his head, so it's like feathers. So it's like he's had an enlightening process about himself, where he's been in direct communication with Spirit, and he feels like he sees things a little differently. And he's also very patient because he does understand that everything does happen in divine timing. And you're showing up in your own reading like loud and clear, not just with the Queen of Swords, that could be any air sign, but with the Star. And this is your card, Aquarius. So whatever this is, whether you've recently been through it, you're going through it, this is one of the energies that you're navigating where no matter what kind of relationship may or may not come into your life in October, you are very much true to who you are within any relationship. And if you're currently in a relationship, the same holds true. I love this card because she is holding this vessel. And whenever I see this card, I see it as her soul, her inner self, her higher self is contained within that vessel. And she's absolutely true to it. She is nurturing it. She is protecting it. She is going to honor it. Okay, so this is telling me that you're at a place where no matter what comes next, you're honoring that. You're honoring yourself in that situation. It's also a 1 and a 7, which equals 8. And 8 for me is always a number of success, mission accomplished, and things like that. And again, she's got this big, huge moon behind her, right? The waters are all calm back there. And she's got this big, huge moon behind her, which tells me that she's very intuitive. She's in tune with who she is. This is not gender specific. And she feels like she can wait for this divine timing because she sees things differently than she did before, okay? The other thing is the star card is the same as the major arcana of the wish fulfillment card. So it's like Aquarius. Whatever's about to happen, it's definitely going to be something that fills you up, that fulfills your witness. That fulfills your witness. Why would I say witness? Okay, we're not gonna hang too much on that for right now, but it'll come, I'm sure. Possibly because this card was coming up next, Truth. And so the Truth card is the same as the Judgment card. So it's like this is about final judgment in who you are, in what you want. You've made those judgments. You've made those decisions. It's like rebirth. It's like you're coming into this next relationship from a very different perspective. Like, here's an example. For a long time, maybe you felt like you had to be chosen, like somebody had to pick you. But now you're at a place where you're ready to go out and pick somebody. And you may or may not be the first one to make the move if you're the female energy. You know, I don't know. There's some kind of truth going on here but you've balanced the scales within yourself. There's also been a whole lot of healing here where you've realized your worth. Okay, this right here, this golden color right here, for me, that's source. Okay, that's God, our guides, our angels, our archangels. And it's like you've understood a very deep truth about yourself where she's looking out into the universe, right? Where she is part of a much bigger organization or a much bigger organism or whatever than she previously thought herself to be. And all of this purple around here, for me, purple represents royalty. So it's as if she understands now of her value, of her worth. And so with whatever kind of relationship she's about to walk into, she sees it or goes into it very differently. Like instead of going, if you're a female, instead of going, oh, I hope he likes me. Oh, I wonder if he'll choose me. No, she is confident in who she is, in her value, in her worth, and all that stuff. She doesn't have to wait on somebody to pick her. She knows that her right person is going to show up. Okay, so there's the Hanged Man. Some people say that's a pause. Okay, so look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana in this reading. So what this is telling me that this very next relationship that you walk into is going to be very. It's going to affect you very deeply. I want to say it's going to be very long term, that kind of stuff. But this Hanged Man, some people say that's a pause. Well, I feel like you've been on a pause. I feel like you've been on a pause where this work was done, where this deep inner work has been done, and you're like ready to go forward. So I feel this is more of a confirmation of this card, of your truth, that you see things differently now, that you're looking at things from a whole different perspective. You're like on a different playing field. And if somebody can't play on your field, they can't have access to your life. That kind of thing. It's like I hate, but what I just said is the same thing. I hate to say the word up-leveled, but because it almost sounds like some people aren't on your level, and that's kind of judgmental, but it's just, you know what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. And you're only willing to accept in what is going to work for you. In fact, if you come across somebody and they're flirting or wanting to ask you out, you're, instead of saying, okay, well, I'm just going to go have a beer, what can harm that? If you don't feel in here that this could potentially be somebody, you're not going to waste your time doing that, because you have other things that are much more in tune with who you are that you could be doing. So the days of, I feel like the days of running around and looking for Mr. Right are over for you. That's how this makes me feel. So you're getting the Ace of Earth. So this is like, again, it's an ace. So it's like, this is basically God, your angels, your guides saying, here. What are they giving you with the Ace of Earth? Possibly it's an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. It could be that whoever it is embodies the qualities of the earth sign. So this person coming into your life is going to be very stable, very resourceful. They're very methodical and systematic. I mean, they have systems set up for the way that they do things in life. They are reliable, and it's like, and strong and sturdy. Look at that. They stand on a strong foundation. They didn't get there easily. It's not like they just inherited whatever that they own. They worked for it. See this mountain right here? This beast climbed up onto the top of that mountain. So whatever successes this person that's coming into your life, whatever successes they have, they're hard-earned successes. This is a very, very grounded person who knows not only their own worth, but they see your worth too. Okay, so you have transformation. So this is the Death card. So what does that have to do with love? This is kind of going to go along with the rest of the story, in that this is going to be a whole different kind of relationship than anything you've ever experienced, Aquarius. That's because you're a whole different person now than who you were the last time you were ever in a relationship, because you've taken a break and you've done some inner work and you're coming out as a different person. So this new relationship, I feel like it is definitely a new relationship coming in. This new relationship coming in is going to be absolutely, completely out of the league, different from anything you've ever experienced in previous relationships. And why? Because you've done a lot of work. Here's that Eight of Pentacles. You've studied yourself. See this very beautiful instrument right there? That's representative of who you are in yourself and the work that you've done along the way. Okay? You've paid attention to who you are. You've paid attention to, like, it's almost like you took your life and used it as a class. Okay, that I've heard people say, well, you can't know what you want till you know what you don't want. So it's like you took that phrase and you went back and all the other relationships and you said, okay, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. And then you took that list and said, this is what I do want. This is what I do want. This is what I do want. Because if we keep focusing on, and you know this, if we keep focusing on the things that we don't want, all we do is pull that back into our lives. Is because everything is a vibration. So we have to be able to focus on, our intention has to be on the positive things that we want to bring into our lives, not the negative things that we're trying to keep out. So you have done that. You've been studious with yourself. You've been studious with your intentions, and you have been very successful at making that list, or just putting the right intentions out there for yourself about what's going to be the perfect match for you. And here's the other thing too. When that match comes in, don't get scared, because you can't draw in something that you're not vibrationally and equal to. So don't let this match that comes in freak you out and make you think, oh my God, it's better than I could have imagined. Don't get freaked out by that. So then you get the Ten of Fire. This is a celebratory card. It's the same as the Ten of Wands, and in the traditional tarot, they're carrying the burden, right? She's done. She's released all that other stuff, and she's celebrating. She's celebrating that that's no longer a part of who she is. That's no longer a part of her relationships, and she notices it because of this transformation. So she's celebrating. She's celebrating, again, this is not gender specific, celebrating that life as she knew it is no longer. It has gone up in smoke. Those issues, those codependent tendencies, all that stuff, all gone, because she has done a whole lot of work, and this new relationship that she's going into, totally different. Okay. I was just looking to see if there was anything else in here that I needed to look at or address, but I don't see anything else. It looks like, Aquarius, this new cycle that you're going into as far as love relationships goes is going to be much more mature. It's going to be on I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be on a different level. Nothing that you've ever experienced before. And you're going to recognize that, and you're going to celebrate that in who you are. Okay. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for the message. Now we're looking for the PS. Show me the PS. What is it? Is it an extra message? Is it a confirmation? Show us the PS. Listen, all you guys, the likes, the subscribes, the comments, such an overwhelming joy for me to be a part of this community, and I'm so grateful that you allow me to read for you. And if you're not a subscriber, or you haven't hit the bell notification, please do. That allows YouTube to know that this content is relevant in your life. Okay, look. Wow. So there's that passion again. So this passion could actually be, because see, this is an earth sign. This Seven of Earth. Remember I said it could likely be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This work that you did, the way that you see things differently, perhaps this person also is coming from a different place than where he or she used to come from. Y'all might be kind of mirroring each other, going through the same stuff. Because it's odd that you would get this. It's not really odd, but I mean, it does happen, but that you get this a second time, this Ace of Wands. Because again, it's like the universe is handing you the passion in the relationship that you always wanted. It's again, the universe is handing you this pentacle, and because this is a love relationship, I feel like this is the relationship itself that is being manifested into your life, and I feel like it could possibly be an earth sign. But look at that, it could be a Scorpio. Yeah, it could be a Scorpio. I'm trying to see what else. Wands. It could be a fire sign. I'm feeling earth sign very strongly though. But so here you are with 2 aces as your confirmation or as your PS. 2 aces, right? And then you've got the Knight of Swords. So this is movement. It's like they have found their truth. You have found your truth. Somebody's moving towards somebody with this same kind of truth in their being that you now have in your being, where things are just so different. There's some kind of new, deeper connection in this relationship than you've ever had in any other relationship. And he's moving fast. You can see how that horse is moving pretty fast, and he's coming in to communicate with you, to communicate how he feels or she feels. You flip the genders however you need to, but to communicate this desire to be with you, this desire to get to know you better, understand you better. I feel like this is a new relationship. Could it be a new relationship with an old love? Yes, possibly. But it's not going to look the same at all as that older relationship was. It's going to be something completely different. Okay, Aquarius, I'm so glad that I had an opportunity to read for you. I can't wait to hear in the comments how this has played out or is playing out in your life currently. And I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you again real soon. Go out and have a great day. Bye.